Hello. Uh-oh. Hello. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm in it. Ugh. Oh, no. Now you can hear my kid. What the frick, bro? I'm so over this. Mike. Who's Mike? Hey, Jay. Hey, Sam. So what are you doing? Is Mike? Who's Mike? It was Mark. I don't know. Mark might come back. You might have ran him off. Well, I can't play cool songs, Jay. Am I echoing? Hey, Ostrich. Am I echoing? I feel like I'm echoing. Probably am. Serves me right. Am I echoing? Can y'all tell me? Can y'all hear me? Hello. Are y'all able to hear me? Hold on a second. Y'all can hear me, right? You're jumping in the shower, so you're gonna be like, well, I hope you can listen. You can kind of hear me? What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean you can kind of hear me? You can't hear me. Can I get a 5x5 or 8x11, 10x12, something? Sin. A little? Oh my gosh, like what the heck? Wait, hold on. No, that's not Mr. That's my son. Oh my gosh, that's my son. Is this good? Stop messing with me, Sin. Now, am I too loud? Okay, good. All right, so. Oh, that Mr. Producer's not here, and he ain't coming by, Sin. But if he does come by one day, I'll let you, interview him like I told you last night. So I wanted to get on here and chitty chat for a minute and talk about Karmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, turn it down a little bit. Is that better? You have an echo. I'm sure you do. I hate this thing. I hate this damn thing. I hate it. I hate it. Is that better? Now you probably can't hear me. Is that better? 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 Check, baby. 1, 2, 3. Is that any better or no? Am I still echoing? Son of a... It's okay. Am I echoing? I don't know what to say. Jay's like, yay. You know, there was a dude that used to smoke weed. He used to work in the oh, I am echoing really bad. I can hear it. I don't know what this stupid box is. I hate it. He used to work in make sure your mic is chosen in stream. You are better. I'm better. Okay. This dude used to smoke weed, and he worked in the cafeteria at the hospital, and he always smoked weed out near the flagpole. And choose your mic and choose your headphones. Well, I've got that done, Jay. I just don't know why I don't like this box. What are these boxes that screws things up? I hate this thing. And there's all this white noise I'm hearing. Hang on.
Oh, oops. Is that better? Maybe. No. Good Lord.
I can't. I don't know. Double check it. I've triple checked it. I've checked it. I don't like this box. It sucks. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. Choose your mic and choose your headphones. My top looks good. Hey, the bottoms have ruffles. Well, y'all probably don't care about that, but the bottoms have ruffles too. Oh, okay, Jay. Is this close enough? No, go back. Sin, be quiet. I'm going to have to put you in the time. Hold on. Is that better? What box? A stupid box that Mr. Producer brought. I don't like this thing. I don't know what the purpose of it is. It doesn't help me out much. It only has messed me up since the day it showed up. Well, it's because Jay told me to sit in front of my microphone. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Okay, Norris here. So I sound better. Am I not echoing though? Sin. Hey, Evelyn. And Ostrich. Ostrich hung out with me all night one night. Okay, turn down your volume on the box. Okay, on the box. There we go. Mr. Producer was hooking you. No one's hooking me up. Is that better? Hey, Snazzy. Trinkets. We don't have trinkets here, but trinkets. Thank you for being here. Is that better, Jay? Jay's like, oh my God, God bless America. Yes, you can, Sin. You can say whatever you want to. You can talk about whatever you want to. I'm just here to hang out. Okay, so if I sound okay, I just hate, like, Jay, I'll have to talk to you about this because of the simple fact that I hate, like, every time I flip to show a video, I gotta flip stuff around over here. It's very confusing. I don't like it. So I wanted to show this. Austin, and y'all know, Karmelo and Anthony, go get in the shower, Jay, and don't let any frogs get you while you're in there. Because I didn't baptize them and I didn't witness to them. There might be some evil ones. So anyway, I think the last time I had covered, Dominic Alexander and all that stuff and kind of like going through the police report with Karmelo. So his trial is coming up June the 1st, but it was a very bittersweet day yesterday, actually. Austin Metcalf, his brother, because they were twins, he accepted his diploma for him yesterday, and I found that just to be it was really sweet to see that. I think that family has been through hell, just through all the drama and the BS that's gone on, and if you get on X, it's really crazy. It's just extremely, I don't know. You get people, Dominic Alexander too, if y'all don't know who he is, he was the idiot that the family had representing him. And he's like an ex-minister, has domestic violence charges, shook a 2-year-old. He can't even carry weapons, but he had weapons, and, they chose him to be his spokesperson. So I covered all that in the past. And, the fact that they feel like it's okay that their son, did this. He was bullied. That boy wasn't bullied. I'm telling you right now. I hope one thing that stands up in trial is the fact that, Karmelo was there at that track meet. He wasn't even supposed to be there. He wasn't even going to be running. He was just there, standing underneath the tent, what he wasn't supposed to do. And, I don't know why he was. I don't know why he was there. They've said even stupid Dominic Alexander was like, these boys never even met each other before. So it wasn't bullying. It's just Karmelo made a choice, and he brought a knife and he stabbed Austin in the heart. Go figure. Like I've said in the past, both these boys were beautiful and smart. Both of them had great GPAs. Karmelo actually graduated last year. And Austin and his brother, it won't be televised. It's not going to be televised. I was so upset when I found that out. No, it won't be televised. But, Karmelo's family, they raised over $1.2 million. And then you see Norris. Yeah, Norris is right there. They raised over $1.2 million, and their son still has a public defender. I don't know, I'm just saying, these people are shady. After they got done with Dominic Alexander, then they moved on to Charleston White in the beginning, so that the kid deserves to go to prison for the rest of his life for bringing a knife to a school function. But now he was one of his spokespeople, but we've never heard from the attorney, which is weird. Very weird. So he has a public defender. So what do they do with all this money? They're just, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about people like that, but they're just, they just shady. And let me just show you all this because this really touched me yesterday. I really was happy to see it. It was something that, you know, Megan, which is Austin's mom. I know some of y'all haven't been here to sis, but like Megan, you know, did not want Karmelo Anthony getting a degree. She didn't want him, and she was going through a whole lot. She was just like, I don't want him getting a degree. I don't want him graduating, and I don't want him doing anything. My son can't, so don't let him. And they ended up letting him, and he's been going to college. I mean, it's bizarre to me, and everybody makes it out into a race thing, and it's really just not. My opinion is just not. I've gotten all kinds of hate. Since seeing my hate stuff, people want me to die and burn in hell. I was like, okay. I mean, people just get really wilded out by this stuff, and it's like, no, I don't treat people like that. I can't even imagine even putting that on somebody else's like community wall. Talking about because I'm white. That's the only reason why I care. I can't imagine if my kid brought a knife to school, let alone did. Well, exactly. I mean, and you know, it's just like when you're reading, when I read the police, like when they arrested him, he's like, they said, I think we have the alleged suspect. And he said, I'm not alleged, I did it. Okay, well, you are admitting to it then, aren't you? So, but there's all kinds of just crap that they just pull. It's always going to be a race thing. It's always going to be like that. That's just how it is. And I just don't see it that way. I just see crime as crime. And I could get into his daddy's, well, his daddy's got a record too. I didn't know that till the other day. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Ostrich, absolutely they are. You want me to die and burn and go to hell. And I was like, well, if I die, I'm not going to hell, but thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, so let me show this real quick because let me get this to here. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up this. I just think it's so sweet. It just has to be so hard for the parents. Like and just him being a twin and holding his brother when he died. I really can't imagine. I truly can't. Okay, so hang on. I'm sorry. I had this pulled up for some reason. I lost it. Now I showed y'all all the other videos right after it happened with his dad and his brother talking and his mom and all of that stuff. And the weird thing is, I think with schools is that I didn't realize how if a crime happens at a school, like, I mean, they have all these witnesses, right? Because, I mean, it was underneath a tent and it was at a function and they have cameras and they have all this stuff. But, like, parents don't want their kids being interviewed, which I get that. But all of these people that were coming after me, they were like, oh, no, you didn't see the video. There's not a video that has been released. They're lying. They are lying. There's no video that has been released showing Karmelo Anthony being bullied by these two. It doesn't exist. I don't care. I'm sorry. You can keep making that up all you want to. It doesn't exist because they haven't released it. But I don't like the way the school just has done some stuff where they have shut out the parents, where they won't even like communicate with them. And I found that to be a little weird and awkward. But anyway, let me do this before I just keep talking and talking. And it is sad, Ostrich, I know. It's just it's really, hang on a second. I want to pull up this other one because it's better. I don't like this one. It's like a short and it's not the one I wanted. I thought I'd saved it and I didn't. Okay, here we go. All right, let's just watch this real quick. And Lord have mercy. There's so much stuff popping up on my news feed. I'm just, wow. All right, hang on 1 second. Let me pull this up. I'm sorry, guys. I had to take the dog out. My kids aren't twins. We're very close in age. Yeah, I know. I really can't imagine being underneath that tent. I can't imagine all those kids being underneath that tent. And I can't imagine what they witnessed and what they saw. And it's a whole lot. But this trial is going to get ugly. Just telling you that right now. It is. There's somebody named Tiffany Bazillions or Tiff Zillions. She's an idiot too. I'm sorry. I'll call people out like they are. If you act like a fool, you're a fool. She's a fool. She's just an idiot. She's a TikToker, and she has harassed the Metcalfs. She's harassed people that are like, I don't know, this one certain lady who has had something happen. She's a legal journalist or something, and she lives down in Frisco or near Frisco. Anyway, something happened to her daughter. And even can you hear my son? I feel like he's coming through my headphones. Hi, Jen Fisher. How are you? So I'm thinking that, you know, they've just done a lot of nasty stuff. There's swatting of homes and, I mean, all kinds of crap. And even Karmelo's dad would get on TikTok and just talk nasty and vile, just filthy to these people. But they wanted them to feel so bad for them, you know, like they were the victims. It's really strange, in my opinion. I never understood it. I'm sorry. Here we go. You can hear him, but can't hear what he's saying. Gosh, I hate that. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, so let me do something. I don't know why it would be picking him up. I can't. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on a second here. All right. Let me make sure that this is going to be loud enough.
If it's not, let me know.
It's June 1st in Collin County.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That was not the right video.
A development in the fatal stabbing of a Frisco ISD student at a high school track meet. The Frisco Independent School District has now notified families that their students' personal information is being handed over to the court because they may have witnessed what happened back in April.
Yeah, investigative reporter Brian New is joining us live now. Brian, you and the I-Team have been talking with legal experts. So what does all of this mean for the families?
Yeah, Ken. So Frisco ISD received a court order, a subpoena, demanding a list of the students that were at that April 2nd track meet where the stabbing occurred. Now, typically, schools cannot release this type of information because of privacy laws, but because this is a criminal investigation, the school district is required to comply. This is the email Frisco ISD sent families at Memorial High School, where Austin Metcalf was a student, letting them know their child's name and contact information will be shared with the court. Legal experts say it's standard in cases like this for both the prosecution and defense to reach out to potential witnesses. In this case, those witnesses could be students who were near the tent where the stabbing took place. Attorney Aubrey Noonan, who is not involved in the case, says parents do have the right to challenge the subpoena, but they need to act fast. They can file a legal motion.
Now, I don't really understand this part. Do y'all hear? I hate this. I hate this. I just want to go lay out in the driveway. Every time I do something. Every time I try, it's like my son's coming through. How is he coming through here? He's not here. I mean, he's here, but he can't come here. Anyway, I'll make this one short and brief. I got to figure that out. I'm calling Mr. Producer. Sin, can I get you on that? Well, that's the thing, Ostrich. I think there has been. I think there has been, but here's my thing. I understand that parents don't want their kids being involved and all that. But the thing is that if they were a witness to a crime, what is your problem? Like, I think it's just silly. And it's this whole thing, I'm telling you, race never goes away. It makes me sad. It does, because this is what screws everything up when everybody makes it about this. And it's called character. It's like I said this a long time ago. Character is it. I don't care about the color of you. I don't care anything about that. But Karmelo's parents they're just not good folks. Okay. And he's not either. And if they want to sit here and stand behind and act like, well, he wasn't being bullied. They didn't know him. So how would they be bullied? So then they want to take these white children that go hunting. I can show you some pictures of Karmelo with some weapons and stuff, but I choose not to do that. But yeah, he's just not, I mean, it is what it is. He was arrested. He said he did it. I don't even know why this is such a hard thing for people to deal with. I really don't. It just pisses me off because I'm ready for the trial to start, and I just hope it doesn't get too ugly, in my opinion. But I guess that's the best thing that I can say about it. I do know that that Collin County judge is just making it where it can't be televised and all of that, just because the simple fact that he's just trying to do the best thing for Karmelo too, and just make sure that it's a fair trial. But I'm hoping for justice, because I just don't know how you could say you did something and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I changed my mind. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. All right, let me play this, and then I'm playing the graduation, and then we're gonna be going, because I don't know why he's coming through there. No cameras. They can only come in. Hey, Sophia Petrillo. No, they can only
ask.
Whoops, sorry. I'm not ready, ma'am. I hit the button by accident. No. Nope. They cannot have cameras in there. They can only come out after they've taken notes. And I can't remember how many journalists they'll even let in there. So I don't know. I just like for peace to happen and things. I'm not trying to be like, what was that movie? She was like, I just want world peace. I'm not saying that. I mean, I would like that. And I know that that's not how this is going to happen. But however this turns out, I think I said last night, it's really hard to find. It's really hard to find a lot of people that are defending him. There's just not a lot of people that are defending him at all. I mean, it's kind of like they don't even know what really to say, because I think that police report is very telling. But I don't know. Hold on. Let me play the rest of this. I can hear my kid. I'm so sorry, guys. Every time I try, it just messes things up. I don't know when to go live, because I know y'all can hear me.
Asking a judge to block the release. Proof of that request must be given to the school district by Tuesday.
If I were a parent and I was facing this issue, I don't know that I would necessarily want my child involved, so I would be concerned about that. But I don't know that I would actually try to fight a subpoena or ask for a protective order when I do think inevitably these names will be released.
The murder trial for Karmelo Anthony, charged in Austin's death, is scheduled for June 2026. Anthony, who was 17 at the time, is facing a...
Now, like I've said, that's a good-looking kid. Good-looking kid. Austin's a good-looking kid. I do not understand any of this. I do not understand it. And like I've said in the past, they both had really good grade point averages and were both getting scholarships for college. And now that I know his daddy's kind of a thug, Karmelo's, I'm just wondering if like he daddy ball is called something where you got dads that are all looking and trying to, you know, they get jealous and they look at who your kids' competition could be. And I'm not so sure that that's not something that had to do with this, because they were both leaders of their football team and they were just really smart and bright and had great talent. And that's just something that I am throwing out there. Hey, Rain King, welcome in. That's just something that I am wondering about, because Karmelo seemed extremely emotional. I know that sounds weird. He just did. He sounded extremely emotional after this happened, almost like he it was almost like he didn't I know he did it, but I'm saying he's crying. He's asking if Austin's going to be okay, and it's almost like he's acting as if like he didn't really want to do what he did. I mean, but he did it though, bro. So that's all I can say. You feel fresh and clean? Well, do it, lady. I'm glad you're fresh and clean. It's always better. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, guys. So yeah, he's a beautiful kid. I don't get it. And I wish I could, if y'all have not. Oh, it was hot today. If y'all have not watched my last video, because I really won't have to go back through all these other videos. I have summaries of like what happened. I read the police report. I read the documents that has been put out there. And, we're just going to wait till the 1st. And I don't know. I don't know. I just feel really bad. I feel bad definitely for Austin's parents. I feel bad in a way for Karmelo, because I think his family has sold him under the bus or something. Something's not right. To raise $1.2 million, move into a new home, and your son now has a public defender. Nah. Nope. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, and that's what they're raising it for. Well, they also raised it for Dominique Alexander and his security. The dude wasn't even allowed to really carry a weapon because he's a felon. That dude's an asshat. If you didn't watch that live, please go back and watch it. It'll be very informative to you. Now let me go here. I think, hang on, this is just going to finish and then I'll do that. It's going to rain. It's about to rain here too, Jay. It's going to rain everywhere, y'all. It's going to rain cooters.
First-degree murder charge. If convicted, he could get anywhere from 5 years to life in prison. So it's important to note that the student information is not being released to the public. It is being released to the attorneys on both sides of this case. Also, because minors are involved, typically court records will redact any personal information. With the I-Team in Frisco, Brian New, CBS News, Texas.
So I wonder how many coaches. I wonder how many, coaches and, people are going to be, there are coaches working on him. I don't know. I want to see some video. It's still surprising me there is no video. And what has been seen, which I don't like, it's like by the Washington Post, and they were given, like, they couldn't record it or whatever, but they they were able to watch it, but even they came back and they were like, there's no ruckus going on, there's nothing, it's just like this Karmelo just pulled out a knife and stabbed him. Straight in the heart. I can't with that. I can't. Now, I wish I could show all the rest of this stuff. Have y'all watched any of my other stuff on him? Because I could just fill you in on these idiots. But, you know, you got to be smart about who you let represent you. And if you choose some idiots like Dominique Alexander, oh God, I can't. Oh Lord, we're gonna hear him laughing through here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna play this. Then I'll be quiet. Jay, you haven't seen anything about this? Calling to Jay. I'm just kidding. Have you, Jay? Jay. Will this trial have cameras? No. Rain King, unfortunately, no. I was so disappointed. I really was. But no. No, they won't. That's frustrating. Oh my. I think, okay, I'm gonna play this, then I'm gonna, oh, I was gonna ask if you had even seen anything about this. If you hadn't, I was gonna play another little clip. Did I call you? I mean, I called you through my microphone. I said, hey, Jay. Hello. I asked if you had seen any of this, anything about this. Whoa. Sorry, that's my son cursing. Hold on a second. Jason, you're coming through my speakerphone. You're coming through my thing, so shut up. Sorry, y'all might have heard that. Oh. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just didn't know if you wanted to see anything else about it. But I'm going to play where his brother got his diploma yesterday. I found it very moving. And I'm going to tell you, last night y'all were talking about that girl. Oh, what was her name? The one that wrecked her car. Oh my God. What a little twit. Oh no, I just lost my stuff. Where'd it go? Here it is. There y'all are. No, you love Norris. I love him too. He's very sweet. He's about the only good thing we got going around here right now. We ain't got no good microphone. we ain't got nothing good. We got some messed up sound. My son's using the F word, cursing. Yeah, Mackenzie. Listen, you know, if your kid does something as stupid as she did, and her parents are a little off, in my opinion. I just happened to watch this because y'all told me to last night. And hey, Amy Dean, how are you? Your nephew? He said the F word came through the speakers. It's okay. That's my sister, y'all. Anyway, so her going on her little TikToks and stuff. I mean, I'm sorry if you just had this accident and harmed people and killed people. I mean, I couldn't deal with the I could not deal with the lashes. She looked like she was gonna fly away. I can't stand all that. She wants to be a model. It made me laugh. I was like, girl, you need to sit down. I can't believe that car. But, you know, it's like, Jay, when you're talking about, yes, they're odd. I mean, her dad's weird. They're both weird. Their whole family is weird. I couldn't deal with those folks. And her mom, talk about the insincerity of having a witness statement at the court. First of all, Mackenzie sounded like an idiot. Her mother got up there and sounded like a bigger idiot. I mean, there was no remorse about anything. It was just like, she's not a murderer. She's not a murderer. She's not. We're very sorry for y'all's loss, but she's not a murderer. Whatever. You can sit all the way down, lady. Because that was gnarly. I don't think I've ever seen. Well, I mean, I don't really follow car wrecks, but I'm just saying, I've never seen one like that. That was crazy to me. You want a mini golden doodle. Honey, he's not mini. He's a big old dog. Fat ostrich. I love them. Well, I don't know how big a mini golden doodle will get, Evelyn picked. Norris is, look at him. He heard me. He's like, what's up? I don't know. They're a great breed. Whether they're a mini golden doodle or a golden mountain doodle, he behaves. He seems like he does. He acts halfway decent most of the time. Okay, I'm going to play this. Then I'm going to go. Then I got to talk to Mr. Producer, figure out why my son can be heard through my earphones. I'm glad, though, that y'all came in. I haven't been hiding at all. I have not. I have to get a certain amount of subscribers, Sophia. I don't think I can gift memberships, have membership. I don't know if I can have mods, but if I cover this again, I probably need some because I need somebody to kick some of these people out of here. But they don't really come in here. They just post horrible stuff on my community page, like wishing death on me. They would love me if they knew me. They're just being mean and hateful. Y'all can, like Jay says, F directly off. No, I'm not wanting to play that. Okay, so here is this. Now, I love my little Chipu. 4 pounds. I love it. I love little dogs. I had a little dog. Her name was Mary. She looked just like the dog from, oh, shoot. You know, the Lady and the Tramp. She was a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. I had her for 13 years. She was the best dog ever. I kept thinking something was wrong with her because I kept taking her to the vet because she didn't do anything, even as a puppy. And they were like, that's just the way she is. And I was like, okay, won't bring her back. But she was great. She was a great dog. She was a great dog. Okay. I'm going to play this. Then we're going to head out because it's Memorial Day weekend, y'all. Evelyn Pick, I can't imagine. That little dog is probably adorable. I love it. All right, hang on a second. Here we go.
We're also getting new video tonight of an emotional tribute at a Frisco ISD graduation ceremony.
Hunter Metcalf will accept the posthumous diploma in honor of his brother, Austin Metcalf.
A twin brother accepting his sibling's posthumous diploma to a standing ovation and room full of applause. That diploma belongs to 17-year-old Memorial High Schooler Austin Metcalf, who was stabbed and killed at a Frisco ISD track meet last April. The teen in the fatal stabbing, Karmelo Anthony, is set to stand trial on first-degree murder charges. That all begins June 1st in Collin County.
So I wish I could play the one from Sarah Fields, but I can't. It's longer. It was beautiful though for him. He walked. Hang on, let me get myself pulled back up here. He walked and accepted his, and he turned right around. Be quiet, ma'am. I'm not talking to you right now. He turned around. I think. Oh, he is. He ain't doing nothing. Yes, Amy. Mary was the best dog, but then there's Norris. He's pretty good too. But it was really nice to see him. He got his diploma, then he turned around and he went back and he got Austin's. So, you know, it's just unfortunate. I can't wait to see what comes out with this stuff. I just think it's gonna get ugly because it's just the way it is. Oh, and Alec Murdoch. My gosh, I knew that stupid Becky Hill lady was going to jack things up, but if y'all didn't follow that case the first time around, wow. If he gets off somehow, I'm gonna be mad, like real mad, because I'm telling you, he did that crime too. He did. And there's so much political power in that family. So it's beyond me. Yes, true crime. It's very emotional day. Just as a twin, I have wondered how Hunter has even dealt with being there and having him. And he talks about, like, if you go back and listen to my other lives, he talks about holding his brother and he sees the life, fading out of him. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're at a track meet in the rain. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. It's really sad. It's extremely sad. But it's like, I look at Karmelo and then I look at that Mackenzie chick. Kids are crazy. Some of them are just, I don't know. Everything's about TikTok and whatever they can put on TikTok and how many views they can get. And it's like, life is not a reality to these people. It's just not. It's really scary. It's just really scary, guys. Now, I know this is very short, but I'm going to do a pre-record on Austin Drummond, because in the last trial I was gone, his last hearing, I don't know if they're going to let him represent himself or not. And if y'all don't know about that case, I'll tell you a little bit about it. He is there were 4 family members that were murdered at the end of a road. He was a person that had served 13 years in prison. He was 16 when he was arrested. He gets involved with a corrections officer, but he's living this life of luxury while he's in prison. And she gets pregnant, and he's all involved with her family. But the family is some of the people that were drone dropping drugs in Tiptonville into the prison. Then he claims he's an informant. I mean, but these people all wind up dead one morning at the end of the road where they did their, drone drops of the drugs. And he claims he's an informant. And I'm like, I don't think so. But he dropped off the baby. There was a baby. And he dropped her off after riding around with her all day long. He just dropped her off in this yard. And it was 98 degrees outside, and somebody found her. And anyway, that's just another cluster. So I want to do, I don't think he will, he kept, hey, Marcy. Long time no see, Marcy. Yeah, Amy, he really wanted him to change his mind, and he did. The thing is, when they moved him, so they moved Austin because he was being a little pecker. He was in the jail, but he was, yes, Sophia, I did. I mean, I was like, bro, that was right around where I went to college. So where he was hiding out at was nuts. But the apartment complex that Caitlin lived in was not far. That was not far. But anyway, Matthew and Adriana wanted out. I'm sure they did. I mean, I'm sure they did. It's like, I mean, I wouldn't want to be involved in all that either. You can't ever get away from it. But I'm hoping they had to move him to a prison because he was too much for these county jails to handle. He was wiping his window to his jail cell with poop, and he was just being too much. They'd have to have 2 officers guarding his, I mean, and these are small jails. So they sent him to a prison, but we don't know what prison. So the issue was that he was not, it's kind of like a Richard Allen type thing. He's claiming he can't talk to his lawyers. He hasn't been able to get proper counseling. He hasn't been able to get like anything. And if that's the case, okay. I mean, I get it. So I'm hoping that they will figure that out. And then he won't be representing himself because and that's a death row case. So I don't know, but maybe the bro just wants to die. I mean, he's not an informant. He's a messed up individual. It's Riverbend? True crime. You always know these things. That's why I like having y'all around here, because I don't know. Now, where's Riverbend? In comparison to like Covington, Tennessee. Do you know true crime? I mean, I could pull out my phone. It's got Google on it, but I was just thinking if you knew. I just wondered honestly if it was if that really was an issue. And I also want to know, well, I'm telling you, the sister, his girlfriend, the one that he knocked up that had a baby with, where has she been and where is she? Why? We've never seen nothing. It's in Nashville. That's not bad. People can go to Nashville. I don't know. That's just a wild. And he was something. He was something. And so were his friends. But I have put a timeline together in case. I don't believe he's an informant, but there are people out here. The Diary, what is their channel? The Diary, Detective Bracket. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I love their channel, but they really think that like he's an informant, and I'm like, I don't believe that. But they do. They believe it. His family is all over Caitlin's social. And I don't look on there. I'm always afraid to get. I don't like Facebook. I don't like people knowing my name, my real name. I'm always afraid of these people being a little weird. There's enough weirdos out here on YouTube. Can't really do that. But if he's an informant, I'm Taylor Swift. Yeah, but here's the thing. The Detective Diaries, they have these text messages that they're saying is from like him to his handler. And hold on, because true crime, he wasn't the informant. He tried to snitch, and the state didn't want to hear that. I'm just saying, like, I'm with you. I don't believe he is either. I think this is a part of his thing. This is what he came out within 12 days, going to the live news, trying to tell Nick Bears, check do fact checking. Check it. I mean, I don't believe him, but who knows? I don't know. I think he's nuts. I definitely think he's nuts. And I think he's been messed up ever since he was a teenager. And I think his parents are weird too. But that's just the way things are. But I hope y'all have a really good Memorial Day weekend. And I know this was really short, but I just wanted to pop on here and just at least try to, yes, these people claiming you're crazy. Yes, but I've never seen these texts that she was talking about. What's her name? Allie, I think, that's on the Diary, whatever podcast. I don't like them. Personally, I've never heard of these text messages. I've never seen them. But she was talking about Whiteville having a, bust, and what was it, Hardeman County, and there were several others. And I remember these, and I was trying to line them up. So I was just doing a little sleuthing of my own. Oh, well, ostrich. Now, that's true. Now, I don't know about Austin Drummond. His is probably going to be more normal. This Karmelo one, it's going to be bad. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be really bad. And I don't want it to cause more racial tension in this country. But like I said, I'm just going to try to cover true crime. I ain't going to sit here and babysit nobody. And whatever it is, it is. It's like, I just don't know how you defend this. Just don't. But I love y'all. The PI hasn't released them? Oh, is that PI? Mm. Y'all, these cases. I still wonder where Sebastian is. I don't know where Nancy Guthrie is. I don't know. Jay mentioned that today when she was talking, and it's like how do you move on? How do you move on if you don't even know where somebody is? Like I would never stop thinking that Sebastian is around somewhere and could come back home or something. No, true crime, they haven't. Now the Matthew's daddy calling him they're gonna fine him $10. So I was like, this only happens in Tennessee. We're gonna fine you $10 for disrupting the court and calling the accused a bitch. Sorry, pardon my language. That was kind of funny though. $10. And then they let him come back in because he apologized. Hey, Colette. But honestly though, I don't know how Chris and Katie or Seth that's the thing that just gets me, especially with kids. But I mean, even with Nancy, it's like, how do you move on? You don't even know where they are. How do you really just move on? You don't even want to buy like a memorial or a headstone or anything like that, because what if they're not gone? What if I don't know. What kind of dog is Norris, Colette? He is a golden mountain doodle. He's a golden mountain doodle. Yes, Evelyn, they have. I mean, and he could. Well, he is. Listen, Colette, I'm kind of boring. I mean, when Norris shows up, I don't mind you getting distracted. He's a mess. He's sweet. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end it here, and I hope y'all have a good night. Now, where are y'all gonna go? No, you don't want to give up hope. But then, I mean, gosh, Sebastian, I mean, where could he be? I heard somebody one time talking about how when kids, if they run away, they don't run away, they run to something. And I kind of took that to mean like he didn't date, he didn't have a girlfriend, but he was running. I mean, he could have met somebody through video games or whatever, and something that was promising him something that he thought that's what he wanted to go do. It's just scary. But anyway, y'all take care, and thanks for being here, and happy Memorial Day weekend. And I will be back in a day or two. I got some other things I'm working on, and I'm just going to throw those things out at you. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to go hang out with the dog and throw the ball with him. All right. Thank y'all. Bye.